headlines. Fear of passengers unclear as Abuja Kaduna train derails. Tinubu boasts of foreign market cleanup in Brazil. Japan denies creating special visa scheme for Nigerians. PDP vows to resist APC's alleged one-party state agenda. And on sports, Super Falcons captain Rasheedat Ajibade joins PSG on 3-year deal. Thanks for joining us on Leadership TV News. I am Cynthia Onado. Here is the news in detail. A Kaduna-bound passenger train derailed on Tuesday morning, leaving scores of travelers stranded along the busy Abuja-Kaduna corridor. The incident happened shortly after the train left Abuja around 11 a.m. en route to Kaduna. Eyewitnesses described the scene as chaotic, with passengers scrambling to safety amid confusion. As of the time of this report, the Nigerian Railway Corporation is yet to issue an official statement on the cause of the derailment or the condition of passengers. Security operatives have since been deployed to the site to help evacuate stranded travelers and to secure the area against any potential threats. The fate of the passengers remains uncertain. Now, President Bola Tinubu said his administration has dismantled corruption in Nigeria's foreign exchange market, opening the system to genuine businesses and investors. Speaking at a joint press briefing with Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva in Brasilia, Tinubu said reforms introduced since he assumed office have blocked leakages and restored transparency at the Central Bank of Nigeria. The president maintained that while the changes were initially painful, Nigeria's economy is now blossoming with more funds available for growth and no room for speculators. He assured investors that his government will sustain the cleanup to make Nigeria an attractive hub for trade and investment. The comments came as Nigeria and Brazil signed 5 new agreements covering trade, aviation, finance, science, and diplomacy. Among them is a bilateral air services agreement that will allow Nigeria's Air Peace to launch direct flights between Lagos and Sao Paulo. Tinubu also confirmed that Brazilian oil giant Petrobras is set to return to Nigeria after a 5-year exit, describing it as a vote of confidence in the country's economy. President Lula, on his part, hailed the agreement as a restart of Brazil-Nigeria relations, urging both nations to strengthen cooperation in agriculture, energy, and trade. The Japanese government has dismissed reports that it is introducing a special visa category for skilled Nigerians wishing to relocate to Kazarasu under its new cultural exchange program. The clarification came after widespread claims last week based on a State House statement that Tokyo would offer visas to highly skilled Nigerians, artisans, and workers seeking opportunities in Japan. In a statement issued on Monday, Japan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs insisted no such immigration policy exists, stressing that the reports were false. It explained that the JICA Africa Hometown Initiative is strictly designed to promote cultural and educational exchanges between Japanese countries and African countries. Under the program unveiled at the Tokyo International Conference on African Development, Kazarasu, or rather Kizarasu, was designated as Nigeria's exchange hub, while Nagai, Sanjo, and Imabari were designed, or rather assigned to Tanzania, Ghana, and Mozambique, respectively. The ministry maintained that the scheme does not involve immigration or visas, adding that only cultural and people-to-people activities are planned. It also pledged to issue accurate updates going forward to curb misinformation. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) has accused the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) of plotting to impose a one-party system on Nigeria through what it described as intimidation and state-backed coercion. In a communique issued after its 102nd National Executive Committee meeting in Abuja, PDP National Publicity Secretary Debo Ologunagba alleged that the APC was bent on capturing states through manipulation, inducement, and violence. The party particularly condemned the alleged militarization of recent by-elections in Kaduna, Taraba, and Zamfara, warning that such practices pose a direct threat to Nigeria's democracy and corporate existence. According to the communique, the APC's actions amount to a clear and present danger and reflects its desire to turn the economy, or rather the country, into a totalitarian one-party state. The PDP, however, assured Nigerians of its resolve to safeguard democracy while continuing to reposition itself to reclaim power in the 2027 election. The NEC adjourned its meeting to October 15, 2025. Now on sports news, Paris Saint-Germain PSG has completed the signing of Nigerian international and Super Falcons captain Rasheedat Ajibade on a deal that runs until June 2027. The 25-year-old forward joined the French champions from Atletico Madrid, where she scored 8 goals and provided 3 assists in 25 appearances last season. PSG announced the transfer on Tuesday, describing her as a major boost to their attack. Ajibade, who began her career at FC Robo Queens in Lagos before moving to Europe in 2019, has established herself as one of Nigeria's brightest football stars. She has led the Super Falcons to 2 Women's Africa Cup of Nations titles, played a pivotal role at the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup, and captained the team at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Reacting to her move, Ajibade said she was honored to join one of Europe's top clubs. She planned to give her best to help PSG win titles while inspiring young footballers in Nigeria and beyond. That's all the news we have for you on Leadership TV. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website, www.leadership.ng. Thanks for watching.
Be part of our brand. Leadership for God and country. Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.